and welcome to lesson number 5. And today we will be reviewing all that we've learned in the previous lessons, all the notes we've learned, where they belong on the staff lines. So let's get started with that first. But before we do, we'll talk a little bit about calluses on your fingers. Now, by now you've noticed that your fingers get really sore from playing the steel strings and pressing down, and it can be quite, not painful, but it's annoying, I would say. Well, don't worry, in the next little while you'll be developing heavier calluses, and it'll get easier and easier, and pretty soon you won't even feel the strings at all. Like, you'll build calluses, so be patient with it. It will come. That's part of the pain process, I guess, of learning to play a guitar, if you want to call it that. So anyway, so don't worry about that. That will heal itself. Next thing I want to talk about is a guitar pick, which we never talked about because I usually use my fingers, but guitar picks are good. You can use a flat pick like this, or you can use a thumb pick. Personally, for a guitar pick, I use about a medium gauge pick, not too light, but that's a personal preference. That's what I use, and sometimes I use a thumb pick too. I like using both, actually. So there you go. So you can use a pick or thumb pick, whichever you prefer, and they're all good. It's going to be your own style of playing. So let's get going on here with what we've been learning. So right here we have all the notes that we've learned on the scale all the way up the music lines here, starting with the 6th string, the E. So it goes E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So here, let's go through those notes together here now. So it's E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. There you go. Now those are all the notes that we've learned to date on all the strings. And what I suggest you do at home is to practice and to memorize where all these notes are on the music lines. Is like, start with this one E and play it like 8 or 12 times, and keep looking at that note, you know, like E, and then move on to the next one in the first position, then the third for the G, so forth. And anyway, go through that many times, and then pretty soon you'll memorize where all your notes are, because that will be important, because once we start learning some music and stuff, you'll be just seeing the notes where they are in here, and by doing this, you'll say, oh, I know where that is. Like, I remember learning that, and it'll come. And don't worry, if you forget, it's no big deal. This is the great thing about the YouTube channel, is that you can go back into previous lessons and look at whatever you're missing or what you've forgotten. So very good. So this is what we're going to do for this lesson number 5, is you're going to go through all the notes where they are of what we learned so far. In the next lessons to come, we'll be talking about flats and sharps and time signatures, how the music is actually put together, and timing and everything like that. So that'll be lesson number 6. But for 5, it's more important for you to keep going through all the notes here and memorizing where they are. And that will give you a real head start on what's coming following this lesson number 5. But remember to have a lot of fun with it. Don't be in a hurry. This is all about fun, learning to play music, and it won't be long at all before you're actually playing, you know, like simple chords where you can play songs, and it'll be a lot of fun. And I'll show you all kinds of different stuff, like simple licks, like that are very simple, or stuff like. You'll be doing that in no time. But the first thing, I learned to do this first. When I started playing music, and when I was 10 years old, this is how I learned. I learned by learning where the music notes were and all this, and that excels the rest of the stuff. So don't be bored with it, or don't be impatient with it. Take your time, learn it well, and it'll come along really nicely. And remember, have fun. This is what this is all about. And thank you very much for tuning into my YouTube channel, On a Good Note with Maurice, and that's me. And another special hi to my grandkids, and we'll talk real soon. Have a great day. Bye now.